The Murray-Darling Basin is an incredible river system. It covers a massive part of Australia and has some vastly different river environments. Exploring these different rivers and casting a big surface paddler for giant Murray cod is one of my favourite things to do. Drifting with the flow of the river and exploring what's around the next bend is unbeatable. So join me on this 2-week journey as I explore 3 different locations, fishing every morning and night for 2 weeks straight, as I camp on the water and chase these amazing freshwater fish. This is a 3-part series covering the 3 different locations. Welcome to the Drift series.
Oh, that's a big fish.
What an incredible fish.
G'day everybody and welcome to another Let's Go fishing video. This one is another drift trip out on the rivers, throwing topwater for Murray cod. Been a solid couple of weeks on the river. I started off with, if you've watched the previous last 2 videos, with a week-long drift on this river. Caught a really big one on surface and it was just an amazing week on the river. Really enjoyed it. I then went straight for a trip with my brother to the Upper Murray, caught some really nice fish, got a meatery on topwater up there. Another great trip. I said I was going to spend 2 weeks fishing, so that was a 1-week trip, then a 4-day trip with my brother. So now I have the remaining 4 days on the water. I only got 4 nights at it, but back on the river, back camping out the boat, and yeah, gonna absolutely send it. Pretty confident for the next 4 days. Coming off a couple of good surface fish, I reckon that if I fish hard, I can get it done, and I'm definitely gonna fish hard. But by the time I charged all my batteries, drove all the way here, the sun is just going down now. So I'm a little bit late, but I'm just gonna pick up a surface rod, start casting surface, see if I can get one on last light tonight, and then I'll have a chat with you guys around the fire tonight. Carp tremor has been the topwater of choice for me this season, with those last couple of weeks, the 2 big fish coming on this. So what I've got on to start the session. It is already after 5 o'clock and I'm pretty sure it's dark by 6 o'clock. So I've only got an hour to try and make it happen this afternoon. Be nice to just get a surface buff just to show me that the fish are here and they are on, because the water has changed quite a bit since I was here 5 days ago. There's been a big flush come through, but we're after the flush and it's going to go low and steady tomorrow or the next day. So let's hope after the flush they come on. But it's going to be a wicked trip regardless. I just love this stuff. I love camping out the tinny. I love throwing topwater for them. I love seeing Australia. And this is what it's all about for me. And I know it's going to be brutally tough and I probably won't get one, but if you get one, it's the greatest feeling in the world. If we can get the big dog. Bloody keen. Alright, well, the afternoon has just slipped by extremely fast. Being on the water a bit late, and how quick the sun goes down in the afternoons. I've had a solid run of timber here, cast some really good stuff, but just no bites. No bites in the little time that I've had. Starting to get quite dark already. Probably got another 10-15 minutes left, and then that'll be it for the night. I'll pull up and yeah, get a fire going and pick somewhere to camp, get the swag, roll the swag out, and tomorrow is the first morning. Everybody knows I love my mornings. I'm much more confident in the mornings. I just did these last few casts here, and I'll see you guys at camp. Oh, yep. Oh, it came out. Bloody came out. Ah. Had him for a split second. Oh, how good's that? A bite on the first afternoon. Wasn't a big fish, but it was a bite nevertheless. Alright, well, that is the actual last cast for the afternoon. Gonna go find a good spot to camp. Oh, there's still a tiny bit of light left, but it was bloody good to get a bite. Hopeful for tomorrow. Found a spot to pull up after the afternoon session. Got the fire going, got some pork spare ribs in the pan. Gonna have some dinner, but that was a good first session to get a bite, although it was right on dark and only a smaller fish, is a good sign. I'm happy with that, and it probably means that if I persist all week I can get a bite from a big one. And yeah, looking forward to the morning already. I'm gonna eat these pork spare ribs and have a nice early night, and I'll see you guys ready for the surface session in the morning. Hopefully it happens straight away, that'll be good. Really cold this morning, nice and calm, clear skies. The coffee has been made for the morning. I think we've got about another 20 minutes until it starts to get light, so I'm gonna kick back, drink this coffee, and as soon as it's light enough to start casting, I'm gonna start casting my surf lure at the snags. And yeah, fingers crossed something happens this morning. All right, we got the first little bit of light starting to come through, and I'm gonna start casting. You guys probably can't see anything at the start, but if I get a boof, you'll get the audio in the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, it'll probably be light enough to see. All right, it's now prime time of the morning. No bites yet, but it's a beautiful sunrise, bit of fog on the water. Everything looks really, really good. Just hope I can find a really, really angry one that just comes out, absolutely cartwheels on it, inhales it, and I get him. Okay, well, the dreaded sun is already poking through. It's all the way across the river here, so I'm just gonna get on the electric and hammer it down to the next shady bend. Keep casting the surface. No bites or boils or anything yet. Disappointing, but still got a bit of shade left, so keep going. All right, well, that is it for the morning surface session. It is now full sun right across the river. 9 o'clock in the morning, no cloud cover at all, and no bites at all. Tough first session to start things off, just what I wanted, but that's all right. We're gonna persist. The water is coming off a really large drop. They put a pulse through, and we're just at the end of the drop now. It's gonna drop 1,000 megalitres today, maybe tomorrow, probably today. I think it's going to drop about 1,000 megalitres. Dropped 1,000 megalitres yesterday, but then it's going to go dead low and steady for the next 2 days. So yeah, I thought I'd come on the back of a big drop. Sometimes I've had some really good fishing on the back of a big drop, but in the Murray, not in this system. So maybe it's not going to be good fishing on the back of the big drop. Maybe they're going to wait until it steadies out until they bite, but it was worth coming for a try. That's for sure. So yeah, just gonna have to keep plugging away, and hopefully a big one comes out, and I'm gonna get more and more confident as the days go on. But I'm gonna cook a bit of brekkie here because I am starving. Just gonna have a cook up in the boat and keep drifting. I just had an awesome breakfast and drifted into this part now where there's a few bits of shade still left on this opposite bank. It's about 9:30 in the morning, so I'm just going to keep going surface for a little bit here. Not real confident. It's kind of broken shade, but it's a long day of subsurface, so keep it going for a bit here and see what happens. You're kidding me. Finally got a bite for the morning in the foam pile over there, and he bloody got off. See if I can get him again. No. Alright, another goal I have for this trip is to try and get a Murray cod on my new fly combo. Major goal is just to get a big topwater metery, but if I could get one on the fly in the meantime, that would be awesome as well. I've got another foam pile here, which is exactly like that one that I just had the bite out of. So just gonna slowly drift in here and throw the fly in there, see what happens. Be awesome if I could get one to suck the fly in. Well, did manage to get that one bite in the last bit of shade there, in that foam pile. Looked like a fairly nice fish, maybe like a 70 centimeter one or something, but yeah, missed the hooks, and now it's back to full sun again. No luck on the fly rod, so I think it's time that I get a subsurface on. I might go a diver, I think. Give a crankbait a go and see if we get some fish on the board, eh? Alright, so this is the subsurface option I'm going for. Lego head, diver. Give this a go throughout the day and see how we go. I'm not going to fish subsurface super hard, but we'll give it a run, that's for sure. See if we can get a fish in the boat. On the board, it'd be good. Alright, gotta go lunch break, some me goring noodles on the go. Eat these and keep casting, nothing yet. Alright, well, nothing on subsurface. I lost the Lego head diver, put on a spinnerbait, just got snagged again on a spinnerbait. So before I lose my shit from getting snagged, I'm just gonna go back to the tremor. This is a nice shady bank here. It is like middle of the day, 12:30 or something, but 12:54. Sweet, wow. We'll see if we get a bite off the surface at 12:54, hey? If I'm gonna catch nothing, I might as well do it surface fishing. Oh my god, it's a giant. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a giant at midday. It's a giant at midday. That is unbelievable. That is totally unbelievable. I don't know what's going on here, but he's got me in there, something chronic. Right, he's out. He's out a bit. Oh God. Oh God. God, there goes me rod. There goes me rod. But I've got him. I've got him. And he's a giant. Oh my God. Oh my golly gosh. Woohoo! At midday, you are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. All right. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Have a look at this, everybody. My GoPro turned off after the bite for some reason. Don't know what happened. It's 1:07, casting the shade, and I've just got this meatery. That is absolutely insane. Just gonna go over the other side. There's some nice sandbar over here. All right, just made it across the river. That's the log I caught him on. Just made it across the river. I can see there's a massive nick in my leader from where he had me in the tree. Oh, and he's still fighting, but made it to this sandbar. This is just fish of my dreams for in the middle of the day. Have a look at this thing. Oh my God. That is an absolute streamlined powerhouse. Oh man, a lot of years worth of casting to get one like this to eat a paddler in the middle of the day. A lot of years of casting. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right. Should give you guys a quick look at this thing. Holding him in the water. Man, what a fish. What a fish. Alright, I'm gonna get him back. Alright, the hooks are out of this big guy. Send him on his way. Just got to get him over top of this sandbar here. Get him over top. There we go. Go, you good thing. That is amazing. Off he goes, back to the depths. So wicked. Oh, that's how quick your trip can turn around Murray cod fishing. All it ever takes is one cast, and that one cast just made this whole trip worth it. It doesn't matter what happens now. Unbelievable. But before I say anything more, I've got to check that GoPro to see if I got the strike, because I don't know what went on there, but I thought I had hindsight going, and when I clicked the button to start recording, it took a clip and turned off. So maybe I was already rolling. I think that was probably the case, but I really got to make sure that I've got that bite. So yeah, I'm gonna check that and get back. All right, so I just checked the GoPro, and yes, you guys would have seen it. Big win for the program. I was actually already recording, and when I got the bite, I went to click record, but because I was already recording, it quickly turned the GoPro off, but then I turned it straight back on again for the fight. So you guys got the boof and you got the fight. You just missed probably 1 or 2 seconds after I hooked it. But yeah, just can't believe that happened. Absolutely amazing. Trip made, but I've still got 3 more nights to try and make it happen on another one. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun trip. I love it when I get them early because I can just relax. Now I can just have fun, doesn't matter. Just take it all in, absorb it. Stoked. All right guys, I'm gonna get back out there, keep casting a tremor. I don't know if I can I take the tremor off? Like, I think I'm just gonna have to fish surface the whole rest of the trip. I don't know. I don't know if you guys like subsurface or not, but there's probably not going to be any more subsurface footage because I just got to keep casting the tremor because that's just too good. All right, well, this is a bit of testament to the gear. You can see the tremor broke a bib and those hooks are just absolutely mutilated. So what happened was the fish was hooked really well with both hooks, but he was obviously driving me on that bit of timber, trying to go into the timber. So what he's had is the hooks in the timber and the hooks in him. That's why he's able to bend them out so much, and thankfully the bib's broken instead of getting jammed in the timber. But this 77-pound X Braid Slim and Strong leader, it had a little white spot on it I was worried about during the fight, but it's just the tiniest little mark from where it has been rubbing on the timber, but it's just like full strength still. Just yeah, amazing. And I thought I snapped my rod as I was trying to push it back out of the timber, but it must have just been a stick that I snapped because my rod is still all good. But yeah, how amazing is that? 50-pound X Braid full drag. And yeah, like I had a lot of pressure on that fish. He was really doing me in that tree there for a bit with the current, and I still managed to get him. So stoked with that. But yeah, this tremor will be going away and I'll be putting a different color on. And this is the tremor of choice for the return. Retired the carp one, and I'm going for this cormorant one. This was hanging on my wall at home. I'm pretty sure I caught my .20 at 11:30 in the middle of the day at Googong on this one. So it's got a bit of mojo already. It was hung up, retired, but I've broken it out for one last run. Let's see if we can get another big dog. All right, my wrist is cooked from holding the rod with my left. Done a lot of casts today, a lot of casts. So I'm just going to a left-hand wind reel, have a break for a bit. And on this rod, I got the Lego head paddler on, which I have missed about 20 good fish on. So let's see if we can hook one on it, eh? Doesn't move anywhere near the amount of water the tremor does. It's a lot more subtle, a lot easier to wind and a lot lighter, but it still does get bites. I don't have the confidence in it that I do the tremor, but I'm just going to take a short break, give my wrist a break before it becomes prime time. I'm sure a big dog will still eat this. If my brother can catch him on his homemade lures, this will definitely still catch. All right, nothing else has happened for the afternoon, but the sun is getting pretty close to going down. It's like 3 o'clock now, so only 3 more hours of light left. And I just got the tunes playing, got some pork spare ribs on the go. I'm just gonna eat the pork spare ribs, and I realized that I bought a CC and dry in case I did catch a meatery on this trip. So I'm gonna crack a CC and dry, watch the sun go down, eat me pork ribs, listen to some tunes, and throw surface for the next 3 hours to hopefully get another bite. But so bloody good just to be out here. Absolutely love these trips on the river. It's nothing better. Cruising down the river, listening to tunes, catching good fish. Stoked. So yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, so this is pretty cool. You don't see this all the time. This is some fairy martins nests. They are like a mud bottle. You usually see them underneath bridges and in tunnels and that kind of stuff, but here they're actually nesting on a cliff of the river, which is pretty cool. It's probably only a few times I've seen them actually nesting on a natural cliff like this. He was pretty angry. I reckon maybe if I'm lucky he might eat the fly and go up there, spot lock, and give the fly a go. Nah. Another one. Try this one with the fly. I don't know if that's the same fish or different fish. Close to where the other one was. A couple of little pops on the Lego head paddler there from small fish. Only little tackers, but it was good to get a little bit of surface action. And that sun is getting bloody close to going down. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back to a tremor and yeah, start firing a few in and getting serious, because I reckon I could get a good bite again this afternoon. Yeah, I'm going to get into it. Alright, it's well and truly prime time now. Got a nice orange sky. Sun is going down. It's been a big day of casting top water. And yeah, probably only got about another half an hour to go, I reckon. Everything looks good. I'm confident. I reckon something's gonna happen. Oh, how did that come off? How did that come off? Just pulling as hard as I could. Still came off. It's not enough. That wasn't a bad fish either. Anyway, nice to get a good bite. That helps with the confidence for sure. But this is going to be a good trip. Coming off the back of this flow now. Wow, I got to stop fishing for a minute to take all that in. What a beautiful, beautiful sunset. Magic. All right, there we go. The sun slips away for sunset number 2 of the drift. What an amazing day. I actually had 4-5 surface bites today. 3 this afternoon after the big one, 1 this morning and the big one. And out of all those, the only one I hooked was the big boy. 1 boof, 1 hook up from the big boy. All the others were smaller fish and no hookups, which is pretty bloody lucky. Could have gone the other way around, but it didn't. I'm thankful for that. And tomorrow's going to be another good day. I'm very keen for tomorrow morning. Can see now that the pulse flow is definitely past and the river is now low and steady. So when I wake up tomorrow, when I woke up this morning, the water level had dropped like 10 centimeters. When I wake up tomorrow morning, I dare say it's going to be the exact same as it is now, which is going to be bloody good. Just need to throw it in the right spot again tomorrow. I just made it into the bank for the night. It's now pitch black. Gonna get a fire going, and I think I'm gonna have fish wraps for dinner tonight. Yeah, probably have an early night. I think the adrenaline has worn off getting that one so early in the afternoon. Usually I'm peaking after I get a big one, but caught it so early in the afternoon, the adrenaline has definitely worn off, and looking forward to tomorrow already. But get this fire going and cook a wrap. Alright, that's dinner. We've got a bit of Creed on the speaker, and we got this fish wrap. Just covered the fish in taco seasoning, and a bit of lettuce, a bit of peri peri mayo. That is dinner for tonight by the river. Hey, good morning everybody. It is game time. Morning 2, day 3. Keen to get into it. Up super early. I was up at like 4 in the morning. Just had enough sleep and was keen to get into it. But It's going to get light in the next kind of half an hour, so the coffee has been made and I'm going to get out there and start casting. I'm confident this morning. I reckon something's going to happen. Let's go. All right, as it's starting to get light, I can see there's a bit of cloud cover there on the horizon between us and the sun, which is really good sign. I really like it when that happens because it can prolong the sun from hitting the water. So we might get an extra hour or two at it today, hopefully. And on that trip last week, that was what got me that big fish. It was 9 o'clock in the morning bite when there's usually sun on the water, but it was overcast. So that is really exciting me. It's quite clear above, but not too bad out that way. Oh, got it. Oh, came off. Man, how did I not get that? 3 buffs in like 3 meters. Still couldn't get him. Off a little rock groin. Oh well, first bite of the morning. Little fella. Might have even been a trout cod. Shit, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Right in there. He didn't feel the hooks, but he did hit it. Damn it. He would have been nice. Not coming back. Oh, there he is. He does want another go. Like an 80 or something. Nice one. Jeez, he was right in there, that one. Just gonna go back up. Right in under there. Come on, buddy. Come back. What's wrong with you? Oh, should have thrown the fly in there. I should have thrown the fly in there, that's for sure. Wasn't that a cool hit? Very cool hit for a little guy. There we go, first one to start the morning off the top. Little foam pile there in the snag. Threw the tremor in, twitched it, bang bang. Absolute beauty. Get the hooks out of him and let him go. He's a healthy little fish, but he's not the big banger I'm after, so get him back. Alright, thanks for coming, buddy. Feisty little guy you are. Alright, well, it's good to get on the board for the morning after, what was it, 3 misses before that. So, but if I see another one of those foam piles, I definitely have to throw the fly in it and twitch it. I reckon I'd be stoked with one like that on the fly, and I reckon that's how I'm going to get him, by doing that. So keep an eye out, but keep throwing the tremor for a big one in this open water. Look at these snags coming up, looks amazing. Oh my God, look at the size of this thing. Oh my God, look at the size of that. And it's got me in the timber. How? It's massive. It's built like a barrel. I can't move it. I can't move it, and it's got me in the tree. Oh my God. Oh my God. Which side of the tree is it? Which side of the tree is it? Oh my God, this thing is a monster. It's an absolute monster. I don't know if it's still on there either. I can't feel it anymore. Holy demon. That was a giant. Oh no. I think it's come off. I think it's got off. Oh, it just bust me. Just bust me off. It was still on there. It was still on there and it just bust me off. Oh my gosh. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. Oh my God. That thing was on another level. Well, I don't even know what to say about that. That was truly incredible. The biggest log on the river. It's literally the biggest log I've fished. An absolute hogget of a fish. Absolute giant. It was just incredibly fat. The size of it was just amazing. And he just drove me into the timber like unbelievable, like I've never been driven before. I couldn't do anything. And yeah, he just tangled the leader up in the tips of those trees, and I was trying to push it backwards, trying to do something, and yeah, he just took off on a big run and just bust the 80-pound leader. That was a giant of a fish. That was just, man, scary that thing was. Anyway, what can I do? I've got to just tie another tremor on, keep casting. Man, that hurts. That really hurts, but I'm gonna keep casting. The sun is coming through, so I'm nearly out of time. I'm absolutely running and gunning, trying to find some shade. Just gone full sun everywhere at the moment, but I'm sure there's got to be some shade down further, so just gonna keep going, keep looking for shade, keep fishing. It's like 9:30. There is not much shade left at all, but there is still a few shaded willow banks, like where I caught that fish at midday yesterday. So I'm gonna keep casting those to surface, but after that morning I've got to bloody have another coffee. Just a bit down after losing that big fish, but that's okay. Yeah, it was amazing to just see that happen anyway. Like, it's really nice to know that Murray cod do not fight much at all, like especially in the dams and stuff. Catching them on a swim bait rod, they hardly pull a click of drag, they pretty much just come in. And it's nice to know that if you hook a really big one in a bad situation, they can still just school you like that fish did. That has happened to me a couple of times in the rivers. Once years ago on the surface, I got snapped off by a big one as well. But the last 3 big ones I've caught, that one yesterday afternoon and the one in the Upper Murray, if you've been watching the videos, the one in the Upper Murray had me snagged up for 9 minutes and I still got him back. And Lego Head Tom had one with me that was snagged up for 10 minutes and we still got it back. So I was probably due to lose a big one in a snag. It does happen to everybody, but yeah, bloody spewing. It happened up here on a surface fish like that. But anyway, I'm gonna have another coffee and keep casting what shade there is. Alright, that's breakfast, because I really just want to keep casting. Packet of popcorn and a coffee, and I'm gonna keep casting. No more big bites, but I've spotted a foam pile in the front of this log. So I'm just gonna have a little go with the fly. See if we can help ease the pain of losing that monster. So I tell you what, it's really hitting home now that that was like a fish of a lifetime, and it schooled me. Absolutely schooled me. Oh, we got mad log here. Really mad log. Alright, well, it's now, what is the time? It's now 11 o'clock, so that has been a solid 6 hours of casting surface. I got up, had a coffee at 5 and pretty well started casting. Yeah, bloody hungry, so I'm gonna whip up a bacon wrap and yeah, just keep casting these shadows. There's still shadows, which is really good. They're only really small shadows and I don't think I'm much chance, but I don't know, I could go subsurface, but I don't know, not really into it. I'd rather just go all in for these big surface fish. If I can get that one like I got yesterday, or one like I got snapped off by this morning, one more, I'll be absolutely stoked. Seems like I'm on a little bit of a bite to get 2 big bites in 2 sessions, and these next couple of sessions will really tell me if I am or not. If I get another bite, well, it's all systems go, that's for sure. But yeah, maybe I've just been lucky twice and it will go quiet from now, but don't know. We'll give it a go, and yeah, I'm gonna get a bacon sanger in me because I am starving. All right, so this is all I'm doing is just casting the shade with surface. Casting the shade with surface. It's pretty broken here, which isn't ideal, isn't great, but yeah, it's coming up to that midday time again where I had that big bite yesterday, so see what happens. Hopefully we get some more willows. The willows provide really good shade. You can see the willow there, it's all shade behind that, whereas the gums, it's a bit broken. But yeah, definitely on some good water here. I like the look of it. A lot of spots where big ones could come from, so keep plugging away. Alright, it has been a massive day of casting tremors. I'm just kicking back here. I'm actually spent so many casts today with the tremor. It is now, what is the time? It's now 4 o'clock. I haven't stopped casting the tremor all day. I was hoping for another one of those afternoon bites, but it just didn't happen at all. And now there's only an hour and a half of light left. I started casting the tremor at 5:30 this morning. And yeah, I probably had about half an hour break throughout the day to eat and do a little bit of stuff, but that sun is like going down. I'm in the final bend of full sun here, and just waiting to drift around the next bend, and then I'm going to stand up and go hard for the next hour and a half, and yeah, see if I can get an afternoon bite. There's bloody got to be a bite coming. I've put in so many casts today that it's got to be coming, but yeah, been a big day. I just want to get another shot like that one this morning, but yeah, I'm going to stand up and get into it for the afternoon session. It's another good fish. I don't know where I've got him. Oh God. He's got me, I think. Oh shit. He's definitely got me. Why does this have to happen with every fish? Alright, we've done it. We've done it without snapping this one off. We've done it without snapping this one off. Great fish. He's a real beauty. Alright. Alright. Alright, there he is. What a great fish to start off the afternoon. What a great fish. Really beautiful looking fish. Absolutely smashed that tremor. A really cool looking fish in here. Wicked. Alright, I'm going to take a quick photo and then I'm going to get him back. Let him go here. Oh. There you go, you bloody ripper. Thanks for coming, buddy. Don't rip my hand off as you go, huh? Oh. Gone. Absolutely gone. Alright, well, needed that one after losing the big one this morning. That felt bloody good. Had me around a bit of timber again, but yeah, I had to pass the rod around, but that's a great start to the afternoon. I'm going to keep casting. Oh, before I forget too, I got to get the steak out for dinner. Go room temperature. Having steak and veggies tonight. That bad boy out. Steaks are that much better when you cook them from room temperature. Alright, well, it's well and truly prime time now. As you can see, the sun has gone down. Let's see if we can get a big bite. Pretty bloody happy with that one I just got before. But if I get a big bite tonight, that really signals that the big fish are on and it's gonna happen. That's it for the session. Sun's going down. You guys probably won't be able to see. I'm struggling to see the snags. Massive day. Massive day for 2 fish in the boat and a bust off. Tell you what, if I can get those bites again tomorrow, I'll be stoked. Now all I have is all day tomorrow, and then the next day I'll just have a surface session in the morning, and then I got to head off. But looking forward to tomorrow morning, that's for sure. Alright, that's it for the afternoon. Just that one bite this afternoon, that one nice fish. It was good to get on the board after a massive day of casting the tremor. Yeah, that was a really big day, but a good day. Still spewing about that one I missed on first light, but nothing I can do about it now. So yeah, I've just pulled up on the bank for the night. Gonna cook up steak and veggies for dinner, get a fire going and get it happening. Mad fire going. Alright, that is dinner sorted for tonight. Steak and veggies by the fire. And eat this and go to bed, I guess. Might watch the stars for a bit. Right guys, that is it. I'll see you guys in the morning for hopefully another big explosion, and this time I promise it won't be a bust off. Morning everybody. The coffee for the morning is on. Get this going. Oh, that's gonna be good. Good morning everybody. Up nice and early again this morning. Waking up super early because I'm going to bed super early. Woke up at like 3:30 again, but that's all good. Having a coffee in the dark now, waiting for it to get light. Just check the forecast too. The forecast reckons there's 5 to 10 mil forecast for today, but I can't see any clouds at the moment, but hopefully some clouds do come across the sun at some stage and I get to fish the surface paddler all day in the shade. That would be really good. But yeah, I'm gonna have this coffee and it'll probably get light in about an hour. You'll probably see me casting the paddler pretty soon. I don't know if you can see anything at all yet, but there should be a little bit of light starting to come through. But in that last hour since I sat down, had my coffee, it's actually come in really overcast, which is amazing. I think that rain is coming today, and I'm really hoping that it will stay overcast because that will prolong the surface bite. And if anybody watched my video from the start of this 2 weeks fishing where I did the week-long drift, the only bite from a big fish that I got that trip, the only big fish I got was at 9 o'clock on an overcast morning. So, and that was a really good morning. I had 3 good fish that morning on surface. So fingers crossed that is what happens this morning. But it's now 6 o'clock and it's still not light. That's because it's overcast, but I'm casting, and yeah, the next 5-10 minutes you guys will be able to see too. Little guy, wee little guy. Good sign to get a bite early. Oh yeah, as you can see, nice and overcast so far. A few gaps in it here, but It's looking good. Looking good. I like the look of it. Just that one little guy tipped me so far. I'm feeling a big hit coming soon, hopefully. Alright, well, there's been quite a bit of fishing going on this morning, but no action. The sun's up, but it's behind the clouds, thankfully. So maybe it's going to be a bit of a later morning bite this morning. I don't know. It's strange though, fishing really good stuff for that one little buffer early. That was it. So, just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. Alright, it's been a massive morning for nothing. The sun's trying to come out over there, but as you can see, we've got a big kind of storm built up here. So, it'd be really good if that storm kind of hit and there was a bit of rain. I reckon it'd fire the fish up for sure, but kind of one of those days where it's going to be really hard to predict when they're going to bite. I just got to go all day, which is annoying. I like midday. 10 and 2 are great times when it's like this. So yeah, just gonna keep going all day long. Alright, so the rain has finally started falling. I don't know if you guys can see that, but a little bit of rain, few drops. Hopefully this might turn the fish on because it has been a very quiet morning so far. I think it's like 11 o'clock now. I gotta get some bacon in the pan and get something going to eat because I'm starving. But yeah, just still throwing top water. It's overcast. And as this storm passes, maybe they'll turn on. Bacon's in the pan and it's really having a go now with the rain. Come on, just smash me. Big dog. Nothing wrong with this log. Raining. Everything. It's all good. Yep, that's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. Midday, the tune's playing and everything. Oh no, he's got me in some timber. He's got me on timber again. Why does this happen every time? How many logs are in this river? Oh God. Oh, he's not even that big. I thought he was bigger than that. Alright, got him. Huh, I thought he was way bigger than that. Thought he was like the one last night, but he's just a little tacker. Just a little tacker. Bring him in. Quick look, he's only a little fella. There we go. He's only a little guy, so I'll be quick, get him back, but how good's that? Get a bite on top, middle of the day again. It's like 12 o'clock, fish on. Pretty happy with that. Hopefully there's a big one coming real soon. Beautiful colours on him. Really nice looking fish, but let him go. Away he goes. It is well and truly pretty well prime time now for the afternoon. 4:30, still a bit of cloud cover, and yeah, it'll start to get dark over the next hour, so gonna go me hardest with surface now. It's been a massive day for one little fish, but only one more hour or an hour and a half to go. Keep casting. Man, the cockies are just deafening this afternoon. So many. Heap of ducks over here too. Look at all those black ducks. Alright, well, it's been a beautiful, calm, overcast afternoon. The sun's gone down. It's probably only about 20 minutes of light left, no bites, and just hit a section here where there's no snags either. So gonna get on it, get down here. I see there's some big bits of timber down here. This will be the last bet, I think. Hopefully a big one comes rolling out of one of these big logs down here. There's ducks swimming around on the water down there too, which is never a good sign. I've found if the surface bite's really good, you won't see ducks swimming on the water because they get buffed. But there's a few swimming down there, but there's obviously still big dogs here hitting the top because I got those couple. Well, got one and snapped one. I think that's it on another day on the river. No bites. Just means that we're gonna have to do it on the final morning. Gonna have to get a big one on the last morning of 2 weeks on the water. That would be epic. But yeah, I think it was just a tough day today. Only that one fish at midday and no prime time surface bites, which is very strange. But tomorrow's going to be a nice clear calm day again, like when I got those other 2 bites. So fingers crossed it all happens tomorrow, but I'm going to have a few final casts here and go find a sandbar to camp on. Alright, that's it. We are done for the session and pulled up on the bank. As you can see, tiny bit of sunlight left as it goes down. But that was a massive day for one small fish. Ruined my overcast theory. I thought overcast was going to get me a fish, but it seems like this trip they only want to bite on the days where it isn't overcast. But that's alright. We got a nice clear day again tomorrow for the last final morning. I can only fish till about 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock tomorrow, and that's about it. But yeah, I just want to get that prime time surface in, one last crack for a big banger. And yeah, that'll wrap up the massive 2 weeks on the water. Bloody sore arms from casting, and I have a mad headache this afternoon from wearing the GoPro for like 13 hours yesterday and then wearing it on the head strap again for like another 7 hours this morning. So yeah, I can't really be bothered getting a big fire and that going, so I'm just going to cook with the gas cooker in the boat. Just going to whip up some bloody lamb wraps and have an early one, go to bed, see if I can get rid of this headache. But yeah, been an amazing trip. Awesome just to be out here. Nothing beats these beautiful afternoons on the water and watching the sunrise every morning. It's bloody cool to be out here. Alright, this is what we're running for a quick dinner. Lamb chops, bit of bloody taco spice on them. They'll go alright. Alright, a couple of lamb wraps and that's dinner sorted. I'm gonna hit the sack and get rid of this headache, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning everybody. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is absolutely freezing this morning. The coldest morning I've had in this last whole 2 weeks on the water. Definitely the coldest this morning. Super clear, just starting to get light behind me, and yeah, I'm super excited. Last morning of this trip and last morning from 2 weeks on the water throwing surface lures for big Murray cod. Been an amazing 2 weeks, really enjoyed it. Got to see heaps of river. It's been super fun, and I'd really love to end it with one last big surface fish. That'd be amazing, and I think this may be the morning to do it. Absolute stellar morning. Super cold, but I'm gonna get the coffee on the go, try and warm myself up. I might even have to break out the gloves this morning for the first morning ever, well, this year. Okay, this is the lure of the choice for the third and final morning. I have broken out the carp tremor, the one that's caught me 2 meteries. And I'm going to throw this for the final session. Let's see if carp can do it again. well and truly prime time now. I don't know how I didn't catch a giant off that log there. It looks amazing, but nothing yet. Feeling confident though. Got both the cameras rolling. We just need it to happen. Wow, what a morning. Look at this fog. Amazing looking morning. So cold, freezing. Something has to come out of somewhere. The morning you dream about on the river. Alright, the dreaded sun is breaking through, which is not good. Not a good sign. But we'll keep going. It's still shadows. It's only early as like 7 o'clock and the sun's already hitting the water. No bites yet. It's been an absolute all-time morning. As you would have seen with that time lapse, just foggy, clear, everything has been perfect. Just obviously haven't run it past a big one yet. Hopefully I do. Alright, it's not looking good. I just fished another epic bend in shade and it's going back to full sun out here for not a touch again. Really thought it would happen this morning. Epic morning. But that's big Murray cod fishing. Just tough. Tough as hell. Man, I'm glad I stuck that one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Beautiful being out here though. This morning was just, I was on edge the whole time, like nowhere else I'd rather be than here this morning. That was sick. Even though it didn't even eventuate into a bite, it was amazing to be out here. Alright, I'm gonna pull the electric up and go for a run, try and find some shade, because there is no shade here. All the logs have gone into full sun here now, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to be home by midday, so that is it. Unfortunately, I'd love to stay and do a few more days. I think they just haven't bit the last couple of days, and the next couple of days could be really good again. But unfortunately, I'm out of time. I've got to go back to work, and it's been a massive 2 weeks on the water, so I'm pretty bloody sore and would like to spend some time with my family. So that is it, guys. Thanks for watching another video. Thanks for watching all three. If you watched all three, it's been an epic 2 weeks. And I'll just do a quick gear run through now of all the gear I used, and then I'll get out of here. Okay, quick gear run through of the gear that I used all throughout the trip, as I always do at the end of the videos. Number one combo I used, this is a Smarky Zing Gen 3 swim bait rod. Used this to throw the tremors. That's the tremor that did the damage, the carp colored one there. That is matched with a Smarky Zing HD 300 bait caster, and that is spooled with 50-pound X Braid full drag and 77-pound X Braid slim and strong leader. Great combo for throwing the big lures. The other combo that I did use is my personal favorite, the Smarky Zing Extreme V3. This is the 7.2 BHF model. Bit of an all-rounder. You can still throw big stuff like tremors, 1 ounce spinnerbaits, but then you can also throw littler stuff like hunchbacks and stuff like that on it. Bit of an all-rounder, 7.5 foot long. Really good. It's also got a Smarky Zing 300 bait cast reel on it, 50-pound X Braid, 77-pound X Braid slim and strong leader. That was pretty much it for the trip. Not a lot of gear that I did use. It's a good part about these trips. Anybody can get out here and do it. You literally only need a couple of combos, a couple of lures, and you can get out here, spend a week, have an awesome time, and catch a fish of a lifetime like I did. Got all my tackle in the bucket mouse. Just keeps everything nice and neat. Other than that, there's not really too much else that I used. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching all the videos. It's been an epic 2 weeks on the water, and this was a really nice way to finish it by catching another big one like that. 2 whole weeks on the water for only 3 surface meteries, which is fairly tough fishing, but I'm very happy with that. Certainly hasn't been easy the last couple of seasons, and yeah, really happy to get 3. I know I could go to the likes of Eildon and probably catch 3 meter fish in one single night with using live scope. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this, or you just want to see me go catch a heap of fish in the dams on the live scope. Yeah, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching the videos. See you on the next one.